Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Hope everybody had a great day today or is still having one. If not, let me know in my comment box. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. Do this for nearly 30 years. Only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. This is the only place where I do mini free readings. Hi, Nunu. Hi, Simon. Hi, girl of the moon. Hi, baby 303. Hi, Ferida. Thank you for joining my live. Anna's Art Live. Thank you for joining, sweetie. This is the only place where thank you, Nunu. You're so kind. Hi, Moon. Hope everybody's doing great. This is the only place where I do mini, so please first name and specific question if something's bothering you. If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today, that's possible. Yes, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking, Anna. Then you need to donate. Just go to my bio, first and second options in my link trees on TikTok, or you can go to PayPal, Medium Sasha is my name, minimum donation, $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. You can also gift a train here on TikTok, and then I'll add you physically to my list. Okay, let's check if somebody donated already. So let's check who donated a coffee. Shirley, thank you for being here. You're my number one on my list. I'm gonna start doing minis first. Keep tapping my screen, follow me, subscribe, like my live. It all helps me grow on social media. Okay, Simon. Hello, Sasha. It's late here in New Zealand, but I catch some of the live before bed. Hi, Simon. Thank you for joining, and thank you for the comments on YouTube. That was really kind. Girl of the Moon. Hello, Sasha. How are you? Do Bob and Itzel live together? Yes, nice to see you too, sweetie. I'm doing great. What I'm picking up on is that, yes, I do see that they are spending physical time together. I don't think that it's like official, but they do spend physical time together, so they're living together. Baby, greetings, Sasha. How does Ford feel about girl P? Want to pursue? Want to pursue and see if it's an option? Because that person is quite difficult to connect with. Feels the energy like, yeah, keeping the cards close to the chest. Think it's interesting. First, Fairy Dust. Hello, Sasha. Will Ben come back? Let's check. At this moment, I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing that person started a new venture with new person, and I think also kids result in that, like family situation, and wants to see that through. This moment it's pleasing them, so no, I don't see that person coming towards you. It's not looking for anything else. And why is Jeroen ignoring me? Let's check, sweetie. I don't think that person is really ignoring you, like want to ignore you. I feel that person is like a young soul and just does what they want. Yeah, they feel like at this last moment communication was difficult, so they're not like happy or think it's fun. So it's a person that pursues fun, light, and entertainment, and that's not here at this moment. So, and they just find somewhere else. So I don't think it's ignoring. It's just somebody that just chooses what makes them happy. Smita, how will my upcoming days with Matteo be? Does he miss me? I do see that person is really looking forward to connect with you. I see that it's going to be fun, knowing each other better, getting each other, yeah, seeing each other in different lights and different, you know, you're building a history. That's what I'm getting. And that's really important to move forward. I think that person, when they spend time with you, they like, the attraction is growing, the physical attraction. Nunu, may I ask, what does Dad think about Simpu after everything that happened? Your dad feels that it was a fun ride and that Simpu brought you pleasure and fun and thinks that that was what you needed. And at this moment, feels like you are a person that wants to move a different way, and that person is still like struggling, but he still has high high hopes for him and you still. He feels like you both need to like make something from your both lives and then merge. He feels like as long as you don't have both a life that you can like really privately live and explore, that's the reason why everything is going sour. But that's nothing to do with you both as people or a mismatch. It's more the circumstances. Helen, it's Espito starting to feel interested towards me. Hi, Shirley, you're next on deck, sweetie. Thank you for your donation. Yes, that person is seeing you more and more, and for sure will start showing more emotional, yeah, clearance about their feelings towards you in time. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Anna's talking, is Jay talking, seeing other women? Let's check, sweetie. At this moment, I'm just seeing hanging out with friends and relatives. So no, I'm not seeing other women at this moment, sweetie. Okay, I'm gonna go to Shirley's reading because Shirley donated me a cup of coffee. Shirley, where are you? You're next on deck. Somebody else wants a 5-minute dedicated reading, then please donate. You can go to my bio. First and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. Good morning. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Sasha is my name, minimum donation $10, €10, or you can gift a train. So these are the ways to get on my 5-minute dedicated reading list. If you want minis after the 5 minutes of Shirley, I'll start doing minis again. My 1 to 3 top viewers on TikTok get priority, or if you have a super fan logo behind your name. So tap my screen, follow me, subscribe, put your questions in because I can only pick up questions that I can see. Okay, keep tapping my screen. Ready on 3K like. Thank you so much on TikTok. Keep liking my live on YouTube. Follow, subscribe, it all helps me. I'm an energy reader. If you give me a lot of energy, for sure I'll grab your question. Okay, I'm gonna start with Shirley. Let's start, Shirley. Shirley, Sunday I went to go see Tendel. His friend just arrived as well. I think they saw me, but they wanted me to leave and not talk to them. What is this issue with me meeting his people? We obviously had a fight about it. Did my hair? What will he think of it? Oh my God. Let's see. Why does he want you to leave? Okay, that fight really hurt him. Okay, at this moment, he. Just a minute. Yeah, it is resolved, but it does make a mark, you know? That's the thing. It is resolved, but it makes a mark. What I'm picking up on is he's very new to having this situation and very new in knowing that the person that he's with or is attracted to or is really want to connect to is somebody that is serious. In the past, I think that some girls like took advantage of his friends. So he feels like not very attractive at this moment. So I feel like that friend has it all in his eyes and he doesn't want to lose you at that person. So he doesn't, I think that you are somebody that a lot of his friends will think that is very attractive, and him not feeling in the space where he needs to be or safe where he's at, he's scared of losing you. That's really what I've got. Yeah, he really wants to see through. He wants to see what you can both can build together, and he really needs your emotional support at this moment. Yeah, but that's saying that is heavy, Shirley. And I don't think that maybe he's very aware of that, but he acts out of like, I need to survive, you know? And then you come, that happens, you know? It's like a panic attack stage, and then his fears like jump in. I don't think that he really like knows that and can put that in words. He really wants to see where this is gonna go. He's really emotionally very engaged in this situation. But love is hard, you know. It's easy if you don't love somebody, then it's easy to fight or it's easy to put your boundaries. But when you love somebody, every fight you see yourself also as losing something. So hurt, cried, but he validated me. Yeah. So and then we have your dark side or your baggage that you always been hidden often because you were in situations where there was like a third party or it was still a mess, and it triggers your insecurities that you're not good enough, that people are ashamed being with you. So these two insecurities of one feeling not the person to give you everything and scared of losing you because their friends are in a better space and maybe it happened in the past, and you being always like a secret, I feel like that is a lot. So maybe the discussion or the words that were crossed were not about the real issues. So it means like it's a small quarrel, and but it's like heavy emotional. I think it's good because it lightens the load, but nobody really speaks their truth. They're just, you're fighting about an incident, but it's not about the incident. It's about much more that is behind. So I feel like if you want to grow stronger with Stendhal, he needs a lot of a lot of assurance, how amazing he is, how fantastic he is, how much you trust him, and so on, because he feels like not. And he feels like you are much more there, much more made it, much more, you know. So he's scared of losing you because he has genuine, very deep feelings for you. I know he's one friend like me, but that was when we all met for the first time. Yeah, but yeah, if you don't feel like you have a lot to offer at this moment, it's danger. And he doesn't want to lose his friend, but he doesn't want to lose you. And so it's very complicated. So this fight was not about the issue that happened physically. It's about two insecurities that were triggered by that incident. So everybody goes about it differently. So it really hurted him. Yeah, that's what I've got for you. Let's pull an oracle card from my new deck for you. Rebuilding imbalanced relations. If the scales are tipped, it's time to restore balance. Step forward and create harmony in your relationship. See, the card is saying he like my new hair. Yeah, for sure. He's very attracted to you. He just gets attracted more and more. Oh, thank you, sweetie, for your donation. PayPal, I'll check. You're next on deck then. Did you put your question in PayPal? Just let me check. Thank you so much. Just a minute. Let's see. Train from Veronica. So you're my number 2 on my list, Veronica. Train. And then I'll just, you want 10 minutes? That's good. Double. Then I'll just check the PayPal. How does Dickon feel about Isabel, his girlfriend? Okay, got you, sweetie. I got you. Okay. Okay, thank you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for joining. Good morning, Veronica. You for pointing that out. Oh, my pleasure, sweetie. Just keep building. Just keep building, Shirley. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. If you're new here, please give me a follow, subscribe, keep tapping my screen, liking my live on YouTube. I'm a professional psychic that is only live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays, and that's the only place where I do mini free readings. So if somebody wants a mini first name, and yes, you're next on the list, sweetie. First name and specific question. I'm gonna do a few minis and then I'll get to your question. Okay, sweetie? Thank you. If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading, as I did for Shirley, and I'm gonna do next, okay, and then please go to my bio. First and second options are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal, Medium Shasha is my name, minimum donation $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box, or you can gift a train as Veronica just did, and then you get a 5-minute dedicated reading. If minis are for free at random, I choose them. Give me a lot of energy. Follow, tap my screen, subscribe, like. So I'll be drawn to your question. My 1 to 3 top viewers, or if you have an abonnement on my channel or a superfan logo, will get priority. Caroline, any message for me today? Feeling hopeless today. Oh my God, Caroline, that's not good. Oh, you need to take care of yourself physically. It's like a good message is on its way, but you need to take care physically. So it's like emotionally, spiritually, and physically you're disbalanced. Start with the physicality. Spoil yourself. That's the best. Just eat something you love, do something you like, have a spa day. You can just like take a mask, some nice candle with fragrance. You just need to like load up that battery. Okay, are they home living together? Yeah, they're living, but I feel in 2 places, sweetie. Like what does universe wants me, Yo-Yo, when it comes to my relationship with Amut? I have 2. He's very attracted to you, but he's scared of the commitment because he really loves you, sweetie. Sasha, can you check, will Timothy marry Itzel? I'm not seeing that. No. I'm doing great, Heart. Thank you for asking. What will be the outcome if I decide to transfer FGB instead of staying in my current company? You'll just move. And the move will make like a good feeling. But know that every company comes with problems. So after a while, the same shit will hit the fan. You need to start putting yourself differently out there. That's the difference. Haya, what do my spirit guides have to tell me with the girl group at school situation? Just stay emotionally to the truth of yourself and justice will be served. So just show up. That's it. Vivian, will my next job be a good company? I'm seeing it's a company that has some good projects in quite fancy areas. So yeah. Sumita, is there any chance for Matteo and I to be together in the future? I do see that, yeah. That person first needs to like see it as a priority. At this moment, a relationship is not a priority. Love is in between you both, very like heavy and passionate. Nani, will I get my car tomorrow? I'm not seeing that. It's gonna take maybe up till 5 days. Will I pass my driving test, Saima? I'm getting yes. If you totally focus on it and don't lose your like focus. That's really important. Yes, you will. Okay, I'm gonna go to just a minute. KKN. KKN, you donated via PayPal. You're next on deck. Please let me know where you're at. Yes, there you are. Okay, let's do your reading. Okay, sweetie? Hello, Sasha. How does Bacon feel about Isabel, his girlfriend? Okay. How does Bacon feel? Yes, I got your questions. Thank you so much. It's so easy like that because TikTok sometimes with the comment box can be difficult. So thank you. Making my life a bit easier today. Okay, what I'm seeing. What is their energy between them? It's complicated. I feel that they're 2 very individual persons and they don't find a way to really connect and like merge. It's like she is on her own and have her life and he's on his own and have his life. I feel that him is very in love with her. I feel because she's very caring and like motherly figure. So he's quite smitten with her. The other person, yeah, it feels as well very attracted to this person, but it's more what he's bringing to the table. You know, he's bringing something to the table. Hi, Sylvia. And that's what she's more attractive to everything around Bacon or what Bacon brings to her life. So she's not in love with him, but he's in love with her. And that's what I'm seeing. Why I think he's in love is because he's chasing something that is not like given back to, and that's like competition. So I'm feeling that Bacon is like wants always the best, wants always to get at this moment too. And I'm reading one, so only one after this reading, sweetie. So it's like he wants always to get the impossible. So this is like a challenge. So they have a relationship, but it's very separate. So it doesn't merge, it doesn't come together. I do feel that they both are like very smart people, and they have just a very busy life. And she's just happy to be so if you pay now, if you want to be on the list, you will be on the list before 12:30, I think. So what I'm picking up on is that then I'll do you before Veronica. I don't think that Veronica will mind. So what I'm picking up on is that they still have like a long path to go to see that how they're pursuing their life, that it doesn't work. I'm seeing that dramatically at the moment, something's gonna happen. Yes, it's an option, no worries. Veronica, you don't worry, you don't mind, no? So what I'm picking up, it's gonna explode. This relationship, sweetie, is gonna explode. Because it's based on air. It's based on somebody's image, and it's based on somebody who cares about somebody, because there's no base. So what I'm picking up on is they want different things. So a reason to make this relationship work is wanting to have the same things. It's like how you both are, how these two people living their life, and how the communication goes, and one person in for the impossible and the fun factor, and that's the male, and the women who feels like this is something she has to do, and there's no connection there. So I think that an emotional depth is missing. Yeah, because the family approves, she's approving, but she needs to live with him every day. She needs to wake up next to him every day. And the second, so she's not convinced yet. No, I don't think they're gonna last, sweetie. I'm not saying that, because I don't see them moving emotionally closer to each other. And you know, I think, I don't know why, but I feel like they both are very young in their head. And at this moment, this relationship is not a high priority. So once it's gonna be for her that she wants more seriousness and wants to settle down in kids, and that's around because he can't get her. That's interesting. He's very, because she's just, I don't know, but then the family wants, so then she accepts, but he feels he doesn't have her. So, and he wants to have something. Yeah, she wants kids around June, and he will not be ready for that because he's pursuing something to have for the fun factor, but not for the seriousness. So this is a relationship based on like a child, when you're in lower school and you have a boyfriend and you hold their hand and you kiss them, but it's like nothing. This is what it is. It's all for the surrounding. It's not working between them at all. No, King of Swords. Communication isn't there. I'll pull an oracle card for you, sweetie. Cultivate courage. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's the ability to move forward despite it. That's what I have for you. Hope it helps. Thank you so much for your donation via PayPal. Okay, Sylvia. How do you want to do your reading? Because you're next on deck. Please let me know. You want to put a question and I'll send you a tiki, or you want to donate something? Yeah, I know it feels bad, but I believe that it's just, it looks interesting, but that's it. No, I'm not saying that because he can't have her. So the pursuit is more interesting. He thinks, oh, when I get on with the family, she will connect with me. But at this moment, or they find a way to emotionally start connecting. But at this moment, when I see those energies, I don't see that happening. No. Okay, yes, that's no problem. I'm going to go straight to Sylvia's reading, then I'll do minis, and then I'll go to Veronica's reading. Keep tapping my screen, follow me, subscribe. And if you want a 5-minute dedicated reading, then please put yourself on my list. Okay, there we go. Hope was angry. She thought I'd done a private reading, which wasn't true. She expects me to send that person to her. She was really unreasonable. I believe everyone has free will and can decide for themselves whatever would do that and which person a client wants. Could you look into this? Think someone else is also interfering. Oh my God, where did you get in that mess? Let's see what's going on. Okay, not one person is interfering. Yeah, medium mafia. Yeah, was once in it, never again. I'm flying solo like mediums. Yeah, some of them, yes, but very rare. Not get involved with them. No, learned my lesson young, luckily. So what I'm seeing is, what I'm picking up is that she got feedback. So it's not a person interfering. She just got feedback. I think that some clients from her were very positive about you. Um, I feel like whatever you did there, or whatever person was the audience, they felt like you were a mother figure, and her audience are looking for a mother figure as well. But she sees it as a threat. She doesn't understand that you both are different, apples and pears, and you can't compare. Um, what she what I'm picking up is that you really want to help people's life and be a mother figure that a lot of people don't have, and that's why they feel drawn to that. So, and she loves to have the control, and she loves to be in the light, and she loves that everything goes about herself, because she feels actually as a medium very insecure. I don't know why, because she's a quite good one. So I don't know why, but she feels very insecure for no reason. And when you feel insecure, you want to control something. And when you, and mediumship, you can't control. So it's really tough being a medium for her. It costs a lot of energy because she has this problem of, yeah, self-esteem. You know, being a medium but living spiritually are two different things. It's like you can be a tarot reader and go back to your life as just somebody who's not open, because when you're a tarot reader, you don't open up. You just read the cards as a manual that somebody invented, and that's it. But being a medium is really connected to that energy and back, but you need to live that as well. You need to trust in that, and that's only love. And then you know that there's endless money, endless space, endless possibilities. So jealousy is not an option. So that's the difference, you know? She's using her tool to, but just like for something small, and then she closes her off, and then she thinks with one eye less, because we are human beings. We are actually built to be connected to that divine. So then jealousy and all these, you know, things come up. And you have that vibe. And I think it's in your numerology. You have a vibe that you put out, even you don't feel that way, and makes it difficult. She wanted you, she wanted you in her life. I don't believe, I think the reason somewhere was to help you, but it's more to repay you. And she hoped that you would like be her mother, holding her hand and be like full about her and promote her, because she knows that her clients are looking for a mother figure. But what you did was just being yourself and work your separately. And she feels like you stabbed her in the back. So this is all about communication, about understanding, about learning a lesson for you. Yeah, you just need to let it be and go on your own. See, daddy take care of family, you go out for work, and that woman is going by herself. And yeah, but you can tell a person what they want, but they will hear what they want. You know, it's difficult because there's like two different mindsets talking to each other. So, yeah. So the best is to take distance because distance heals. And in distance, she will come back to her senses because now she's angry and frustrated. So you can't talk to somebody that is angry and frustrated. You don't get through to that. So, yeah. And know one thing, never co-work with people doing the same field. You know, you can work together perfectly with somebody who does makeup. Then you can go live together because you both have different things. So you need to know that. Okay? That was your 5 minutes, sweetie. Let's pull an oracle card from you, from my new deck. Wild card. Understand soulmate lessons. Oh, there we go. Soulmates come to teach us. Embrace the lessons they bring, even if they're hard to swallow. Here you have your card, sweet. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking, Liv. Happy to see you. Okay, I'm going to do a few minis and then I'll get to Veronica's reading. So good luck, sweetie. Just shake it off like a dog or a cat and continue with your beautiful life. Okay, let's see Veronica's question. Okay, I'll do some minis and then get to Veronica's question. Yes, good day, sweetie. Don't let the bug, this noise or vibration or malcommunication ruin your day. Don't do that. I'm just gonna have some tea for my voice. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my life. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. Do this work nearly 30 years. Only on TikTok and YouTube I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays. This is the only place where I do mini free readings. So if somebody wants a mini, put your first name and specific question. I do them in between my VIP readings. So if somebody still wants a minute dedicated reading with me today on TikTok, and you need to donate, just go to my bio. First and second options are platforms to donate. You can also go to PayPal me, Medium Sasha is my name, minimum donation $10, €10, or you can gift a train from my gallery gift. Okay, I'm gonna do minis and then I'll go to Veronica's reading. And thank you, Veronica, for letting our Sylviacus go before. Thank you so much, sweetie. Okay, let's go to heart. I should not move. Okay. I should not move to AGP company. Yes, you can move to AGP company, but then you need to move with the energy that is not the same as in your company from the beginning, because then you make a difference. Rising Phoenix, any message from Shiva to me? Of course, sweetie, let's check. Life is ending and new things will be presented to you, and it will be like you will hear stuff. You need to start listening. You are clear, yeah, you are clairvoyant, but that's too scaring for you. You start with listening to the message, clear hearing. They're talking. Starful. Hi, Sasha. What would I be best for me? Start studying or go back to work? Can't tell you what to do, but if you go back studying, you will be very, very happy. Go back to work and you'll be happy too. So this is just a luxury choice. Amanda, good morning. Do I have a romantic soul connection in my energy? I'm not seeing that, but it's coming. It will be around August, sweetie. Floor, what is there with my knee? Oh my God, sweetie. Let's check. Oh, it's to do with emotional. You're carrying emotional pain. So you're holding yourself a bit to the front. So the knee is something with posture. So maybe go to like a manual therapist or a chiropractor. Mimi, anything for me? I'm seeing that you need clarity to love. So something is making you feel unloved, but it's based on a miscommunication. Hey Joey, hi sweetie, love life please. Thank you for being my top 2 viewer. Okay, if you want a love life, you need to start communicating and be really honest, basically what you want. It's like really say what you want. Like you're fearful for that. Porsche, did Derek pull away because he feels for me got too strong? Yeah, I feel like this person is keeping their distance because your expectations are higher than he can like give back to. He's a person that likes to do it in his own times and with his like head on his shoulder, and now he's flying everywhere. He needs a break to like put everything in the right order. Will I eventually find a job that makes me genuine happy and fulfilled? No, because your job is being self-employed. So in the meantime, just find a job that creates that opportunity for you. Thank you for the ice cream, Joey. Thank you for the chili. Do you feel I will go this year in 26 on holiday to Paris or Dubai? I'm seeing if you want that, you need to tell people and then it will be organized for you. So yeah, but it's up to you putting that out for you. Latifa. Okay, I'm gonna go to Veronica's 10 minutes read. I'll be back for minutes after that. Keep tapping my screen, sweeties. We're on 17K likes. I'll be back for minutes after doing the 10-minute read for Veronica. Veronica, where are you? If somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today, then you need to put yourself on my list. Just go to my bio. First and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Sasha is my name, minimum donation $10, 10 euros. Don't forget to put your name and question in those comment box. You can also give me a train on TikTok and then I'll add you physically to my list. Okay, keep tapping, follow, subscribe, like. Good morning, Sasha. It's so nice to see you. I'm having really a hard time again. I'm upset and all over the place. Oh my God, sweetie, I'm so sorry. I started when he told me that he has so many options and women that go after him. Then, for the first time, he brought up that his family will not accept me. I got upset because it seems like he's just listening to them and letting them control his life and happiness. Because I got upset, he freaked out at me. He then started saying how I am not there for him and I'm not trying hard enough to talk to him daily. I've given up my life to connect with him and he just doesn't see it. Then we bring up how I am different person and he brought up me being overweight again. I'm frustrated because I can't even fully communicate my feelings and needs through this dialogue we have. It's impossible. I tried for hours. Sometimes I feel like it just pushes me away on purpose. I tell him I'm in love with him, want to be with him, and I just seem like he doesn't believe me and pursue me anyway on pushes me away on purpose. I am blindsided. He talked about so many different things what happened yesterday. How is he currently feeling about me and our connection? Does spirit have any advice from how can respond to the reaction behavior? How can me and him get in a more better positive space? Thank you, Sasha. Okay. Let's check. Okay. The only way to get out of this negative spiral with you being hypersensitive and him being mentally not stable is to start over again. That's the only situation. Let bygones be bygones and start over again. But anything that he brings up is sensitive to you and you take it so personally. You know, the problem is you both have this bucket of insecurity. And maybe girls are running after him virtually, not physically, because physically he's a home bird doing nothing and self-medicating themselves. So you know that. So why does that triggers you? You know that people say that because he knows that you're insecurity. You know he does that because he's hurt because you're married and you are still in a house with a guy. So, and that person has a house in a beautiful postal code. That person has a job that is really not nothing. That person has a kid and has you. So I'm not getting that you're so like Yeah, crying bowls about spilled milk. Secondly, why are you not seeing the red flags? He's still under control of his parents at that age. It means that he's not his own person. So you're talking to somebody that is probably supported by their family. So, yes, you know that the family will not accept you, but I think at this point they will accept nobody because that person isn't on their own. They are supported by family. So you have these big expectations and about a ghost. So I don't understand why you don't get out of these conversations what is really going on. Because he's ashamed with whom he is, he's self-medicated, you know a lot about spirit before you met him, and everything came out. So you know that information is 100% truth. And you still don't want to see that reality. He's putting something down. And of course, if he puts it on Tinder and he puts it on what it calls all these platforms, I don't know, I never was before my time, but you have Cupido, I think, and all these things. Of course it's interesting. You too. It's a storyteller. You're dragged to that as well. But the reality, when you read between the lines, he has no respect for women. Do you think that somebody else that didn't know him from the past would take that shit? I don't think so. Or you're really desperate. Secondly, he still 100% needs to please their parents at that age. Do you think that somebody with a normal brain will take that serious? I mean, he's totally insecure. He can't leave the house. He doesn't want to meet people physically. I mean, come on. So, again, when you choose this person, you choose to connect with a person that doesn't leave the house. You choose to connect with a person that blames the world for their mistakes instead of figuring it out. So, how to move forward is to first all this nya about body weight. I mean, come on, are we in preschool? You're a mother. And if somebody that is not daring to go out, that doesn't have a steady income, that still needs to please their parents, is put off about you having some extra kilos, I'm sorry. What is this for stupidness? So, secondly, he didn't meet you physically. What does he know? Yeah, you don't love him anymore. You're obsessed by him. And that's the point where I wanted to come. So thank you for the comment. You're not in love with him. You're obsessed by him. You can't love a person that treats you so mean. It's just impossible. You can be obsessed by a person. You can think you can change that person, but you don't love a person, because then love for you is a wrong word. Love is being safe and opening up and trusting your life in somebody's hands. Can you trust your life in his hands? So there's no love here. There's an idea about a fictive person you made in your head and you fell in love with that. But every time you're disappointed because the robot version of this person is physical, acting out differently, saying different stuff, and then you just forget it and move on and then be hurt and hurt and hurt. But you are putting yourself in this space to be hurt because you are falling, whatever, obsessed by something that doesn't exist. You took an old memory from million years ago and you over romanticized the person and put a whole story where they're at today because you never met them, you don't know anything, and then when they don't act as you dream, you're shocked and shaken and hurt. This is not love, this is obsession. This is really obsession. And it's not your fault because I get it, but not seeing that is not moving forward. You're getting reacquainted with a new person that you knew in the past. All these years in between, he changed, you changed, and you both just can't get over that point that you both are two different people. And if you look to the facts at this moment, he's living in his house, doesn't physically want to leave, just romanticizing people on the internet and think that that is interesting. Doesn't want to meet you physically, nothing. Just wants to keep it. Wants you to, when he throws something because he needs attention, that you give him attention, like a bird. Peeps, and you need to feed him. I mean, thank you, KY. So that's what's going on. That's the fact. That's the person. Yeah, duh. And then you are giving it to him, and then they're mean because they want more. So he's obsessed by you, and you're obsessed by Robocop Vinny, and you're hurt because Robocop Vinny is not the real Vinny. That's going on. And as long as we don't call that out and see that, there's no movement coming from here. Do you get that? So you first need to see clear what it is. And from there, you need to start finding healing. You need to have conversation instead of love and marriage and moving and whatever. That's totally out of the picture. He doesn't want to leave the house, girl. You need to talk about healing. What is he doing to get himself to a point where he is able to have physical contact? And you, how do you get yourself to a point that you are on your person? Because you're still owned by somebody else as well, because you're married and you live on their income. So get that first. Start helping each other getting out of their shit instead of doing what you're doing, because it's just movie. It's not realistic, and that's why it's going nowhere, and that's why everybody's getting hurt, because you're getting out of the topic. That was your 10 minutes. Let's see what your card is. Advice is the best, even it's not what you like to hear. Yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah. Make peace with the past. You don't have to rewrite the story. Just stop fighting the chapters. Peace begins with acceptance. See, that's the card that I'm pulling. Oh, this is really a beautiful deck. Oh, it's so spot on, girl. Look. So nothing is broken, nothing is done. Just go back to the basic and start over again in the real reality. In the reality of life where we're living in now, with the physical facts that you know both from each other now, and help each other navigate, start building a new chapter instead of rewriting them or whatever. So Marcella, you are my best friend. Yes, I mean it out of love, because this is solvable if you start being each other's solution instead of each other's uncertainties, and both have a dream. And then when the person reacts differently, they're hurt. How can you be hurt? Okay, I understand when you're watching a movie and a dog dies, I'm crying because I think it's horrible. But then I'm looking, it's just a movie. It's just that dog is still alive. I mean, you just like retake yourself, but you don't. You just stay in that. And that's weird because it's a movie. It's not reality. Yeah, mine yesterday was spot on as well. Yeah, the deck that I took, just a minute, sweetie. I'm really also shocked how the others are quite well as well, but this one is this one. I just got it. It's really good. I felt like drawn to it by accident. Heal the past, free the patterns, rewrite the path. And I loved that text. So should focus on talking about healing more. Both. And ask each other where you're at and what you want, because we don't gonna push each other. No accidents. Yeah. Leanne, what will the rest of the year look like for me? Let's check. I'm seeing that this year is ending old behaviors and old routines that doesn't work for you. So it's very important this last month that you really start looking to your life. My pleasure, sweetie. What is working for you and what is not. And what is not working, start looking how you can change it. Can somebody else can do it, or can you find an alternative? So next year, 26, you start with just the basic that you love. And from there, you start building again. Hi, sweetie. Thank you for the little cats. They're so sweet. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to my life. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha, and I do this job already for 30 years. Now it's more alive. Living a life. I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays these days. So this is the only place where I do mini free readings. So if somebody wants a mini, then put your first name and specific question in the comment box, okay? I choose them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. My 1 to 3 top viewers, or if you have an abonnement or super fan logo behind your name on TikTok, get priority. If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading, as I just did for Veronica, then please go to my bio. First and second options are platforms to donate. It's a minimum of $10, 10 euros. You can also go to PayPal me, Medium Sasha's my name, minimum donation $10, 10 euros, or you can gift a train from my gallery gift. I also wrote a book, Dear Universe, Where's My Exit? So if you're interested in how spirituality works and packed with exercises and growth and be better manifestors, then please read my book. You can just find it in all Amazon stores. All the information about that you can find in my bios or on my website, mediumsasha.com. I do also private readings and pre-records. All that information you can find on my website, mediumsasha.com. Okay, while you're waiting that your mini is answered, keep tapping my screen. Follow me. Thank you, Sarah, for the cushions. Share my life with somebody that needs some guidance as well. It all helps me grow on social media. Thank you. We're already on 22K likes. Thank you so much. Okay, divine time. Hey, Sasha. Hope you are doing well. Yes, I am. What are Z feelings and intentions to me after conversation last night? I'm seeing that that person just wants to move forward, but it's always scared that something's gonna occur and like explode. It's like a lot of interference from other people than you both, and that's where he's scared about. What's coming in for love? Blues. If you want love, you need to make space in life for love. So probably your heart is still connected to somebody from the past. So clear that. Sophia, what does the future hold for me in my career path? I've often felt unhappy and unlucky with my employees, and I'm beginning to wonder if the problem with them or is it with me? It's because it's both. You're attracting people that need strong guidance, and you feel a bit like scared of taking the lead. So it's both. Butterfly, hi, is anything coming in love for me? You need to go for that. You need to put it out. You need to work for it. Otherwise, no. Butterfly A. Yeah, I did that. Sujan, is Sasha a message from the universe, please? Yes, sweetie. It's time to emotionally, like, give yourself a break. Go out, have fun. And because you have this need of emotional stability, but there's nobody giving you that, or you don't have like a family to fall back on at this moment, what I'm picking up. So then give it yourself, you know? Go out, have a nice dinner, take care of yourself. Maria, thank you for being my top 1 viewer. Is something good coming to my love life? I'm getting tired because I'm not getting any younger. Yeah, but when you're older, you get more like people listen to you. So you need to find a new management style. What I'm picking up on is, and it's not because you're older, you're tired. It means that your life, when you're older, you need to change your lifestyle. It's more important to live a good lifestyle because there are people of 90 still climbing rocks. It's all to do with lifestyle. So being tired means that your lifestyle is not where you need it to be. And when you're young, yeah, you get away with it, but when you're older, not. But it doesn't mean that you need to have less energy. What I'm picking up. Oh yeah, I was reading Maria. Just a minute. Just a minute. Where are you, sweetie? Maria, is coming good. Something good coming in my love life. At this moment, what I'm seeing is that if you want love life, you need to put it out. It's like where you're at in that circle, there's like nothing. So start dating again. Yeah. Need to make work for it. Go out, meet new people, because there's love to be found. I'm interested to have is it in my best interest to have my own business? 100%. But remember, you need to be a boss. So start being a boss. Yes, you can have your own business for sure. Virgo Moon, how are you? Is there anything positive and good can I look forward? I'm doing great. Let's see what card I'm getting for you. You're very connected to spiritual, to a high priestess. I think it's a guide from your side. And they're saying that when you go out and meet new people, the wheel of fortune will hit. So it means like you need to go out and connect with new people. The people from your past, they have like nothing to offer you anymore. It's like change and shift to a better version of yourself. But they don't get that. So as a better version of yourself, you need to put your shoes on and go out and let the world meet a new version. They'll attract new people, and that's good for you because that will make it all worthwhile, and you can leave your past behind. Sarah, what is Wayne feelings for me? At this moment, I'm feeling that this person is very like wants to protect you, doesn't want anybody to find out, because he really cares about you and really wants to keep what you're having alive. So it's fighting to keep it a secret. Shasha, what is the best thing that 2026 will bring me? Sujan. I'm feeling I think a relationship, a serious relationship. Yeah. That you will be taken care of physically in this life, and thinking about doing this life more as an adult. Yeah, you're gonna meet a queen. Hello everyone. Hello Sarah. How does my ex-spouse feel about me? Let's see. I'm seeing that person sees you as a queen, a strong person, but he likes to dominate everything. So I think that he sees that it will never work, but he has respect for you. And anything for spirit for me? Thank you for being my top one viewer, sweetie. I'm getting you need to start stepping up and take the lead. It's time to say to people how you want it. It's not, I want this, and then whatever you get, you need to be okay with that. You can also start saying how you want it. And that is needed because then you start healing. It's like you always feel that you need to be grateful for whatever you get. No, if somebody wants to help you, then tell them how they can help you. Don't just accept whatever they give you. Paige, how will Alan feel about me? How Alan feel about me once we reconcile? I'm seeing that person sees you as an artist, as somebody that can come with the craziest ideas, that life will never be boring. The only problem that I see about your energy is that you will feel that it's emotionally blocked. So it could create problems in the future again. So work on that, okay? Nunu, any advice from dad today? Of course, sweetie. I'm picking up that your dad is saying that you can be a bit emotionally disconnected from life and what people want from you, and you really need to reconnect with spirit today again and try to create. Yeah, you are an artist. Start creating your life. That's what your dad is saying. You're an artist and time is ticking, but you're not moving forward. Start coloring your life. Start making a shape. Start doing something. Vikela, love message, please. This moment, I'm not seeing love. I feel that you are not in a place to accept love. I think that's to do with past love connections, not like you didn't cut the umbilical cord yet. And that's the problem. That's keeping you back because there's nothing else keeping you back. Floor, thank you for being my top 2 viewer. Why do I hear nothing from D? I'm seeing that D somewhere in a space physically where he feels great and he's happy. I think he's with family or people he feels like family, friends. Moana, any message from my past loved ones? They're saying you're in the sun, Moana. You're on this earth, on this rock, and you can feel and smell and still, yeah, feel the sunlight on your skin and smell the plants and the birds, hear the birds, and you're not taking that all in because once you're gone, it doesn't come back. Suzanne, any message from me? What is coming my way? I'm getting that a contract will be sealed and will create a new opportunity for you, and you're getting a positive message soon. Will life get a bit easier for my son and I? Miss, oh my God, sweetie. I'm getting yes. I'm seeing that how you are being the great mother that you are and controlling everything. Financial, you're gonna get stability next year. So yeah, just keep doing what you need, Sarah. You're doing a great job. Cancer rising, do I have a colleague who finds me attractive? Yeah, but that person doesn't want to talk about it. I think it's the person that is a bit like in a higher ranking that is in a marriage, but he will not pursue it. What does my ex Marcus 2.5 years feel about me? He doesn't want to reconnect. No, he wants to marry somebody else that he met. Floor, what is the best the new year bring? What is the best the new year brings? Thank you for being my top 1 viewer. I'm seeing that you're going to transform from somebody that had a view in life to be thankful and to be in service of, to somebody that, you know, a businesswoman. Yeah, somebody that, you know, I'm good at it. That's my job. That's my passion. But then you do it from a different angle. So from a hobby to a job but the job, it's not a job, it's a new identity, a owner of, so you're growing up in life. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, hello everybody, welcome to my live. This moment there's nobody on the list. My list of VIP will be open for the next 10 minutes. If nobody donates, then I'll do a collective reading and do some minis after that, and then I'll go off live. So if somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated reading today with me, then needs to donate in the next 15 minutes, okay? It's very easy. You can go to my bio. First and second option in my link tree is app platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me. Medium Shasha is my name. Minimum donation $10, €10, or you can gift a train from my gallery gift, and I'll add you physically to my list on TikTok. Those are the ways to get still a 5-minute dedicated reading today with me on TikTok or on YouTube. Otherwise, I'll be back live on Thursday. So if somebody still wants a VIP 5-minute club reading during this live, my list will close in 10 minutes, okay? Sumita, will the things be better at work? Is it true that incentives cut off for a month only? Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Yeah. Love Marie, how are you? I'm doing great. Will I grow old with someone I love and be happy for the rest of my life? Yes, 100%. Keep hoping, but start working towards it as well. You need to find it. You need to make steps for it. Paige, will Alan's feelings for me become deeper once we reconcile? Sweeties, keep tapping my screen. Follow, subscribe, like. It all helps me grow. Yeah, but what is necessary is time, Paige. This person is just not mature enough to actually develop those deeper feelings. What can I look forward in the last 3 months of the year? Doja. Ooh, new financial beginnings will occur. Ooh la. Sujan, Sasha, don't you see abroad travel in the card? No, I'm not seeing that. No. I'm seeing maybe a trip in a bus, but not like really a big trip, but more trips close to home. If you want that, then you need to find a creative solution to go abroad, like maybe volunteer somewhere. You need to be creative. If you want to make it like really a big trip, you need to find a creative way, and you can. Will Aqua leave me alone now? Let's check. Yes, but we'll revisit after a while. It's not like they don't stay away. Doja, how? Wow, keeping my fingers crossed. Yes, of course, sweetie. Sumita, my energy. People feel drawn to you, but doesn't understand where they stand with you. So your energy is like all over the place, what I'm picking up. So it's like you're putting a mask on, but you're feeling something different. So yeah, you're actually an emotional person that is like very sensitive, but a lot of people view you just as a person who is emotionally not sensitive. So yeah, you are like two people in one, and that creates some frustration. So find a way to merge it better, that you still feel safe, that you still have your image, but that it makes more sense. Like, don't be two different individuals. Okay, I'm gonna start doing my collective reading today, and then I'll be back for minis. Okay, sweeties? Let's do our collective. Okay, let's do the collective of today. Let's see what the topic is. Oh, the topic is, will we move on together and find our peers, or will we move on our own, but then we need to grow up? Let's see what spirits is saying. Okay, it's talking about career, or if you're still studying and want to create a career, that's the topic for today. To have a great career and to really put your effort in it, and that it will really result in progress, in glamour, in being somebody, in having a nice bank account, it's really important from today to start thinking, do I have allies, or am I on my own? Who can I trust? Or are there people I can't trust, but they are in places, so when I friend them, maybe they can work for me? So it's interesting to start looking around where you're at, or place you are, or if you're independent, like how will I make that step? Because that step is presented to you today, but you need to be not like jump into it and do whatever you feel like. No, you need to take a step back and think again. Do I have allies, and do we do it together, or do I do it on my own? So keep remembering that. Once you figure that out and you know that, you can also like make a list, pros and cons. Then stick to it. Don't hesitate. Don't look back. You made your decision. You have a small gap in the universe to make this opportunity to step up in that career level. So know that. So from that, you just make a decision as good as and firm that you can in that, like in an hour or two, and then stick to it. With that new energy, you go tomorrow to that space and you'll see magic will happen. You just need to sit back and believe that you put the right direction in your navigation system, because spirits is your navigation system, like Waze or maps, and they tell you where to go via feelings, your heart, and you as a person put the direction in that. And if you put then the right direction in that, you just sit back and you will feel where you need to be, where you need to go, and magic will happen. Doors will open. Things that normally were closed that you couldn't even imagine will be burned, because spirit can do anything and everything. That's why you need to manifest with feelings and not with ratio and physical knowledge as our physical brain, because they just think like, no, we need that amount of money, or we need this to happen, or that. No, spirit finds their way to give you what you want when you feel that you deserve it. So take those steps to manifest correct, and then just sit back and feel that you're having it already. With that mindset, you go back to that space and you'll see that magic will happen. And then I wish you all a great day. Bye. Okay, that was the collective. I hope it helps everybody to do their homework, to make a new step in their financial stability and future. Okay, I'm gonna do a few minutes still and then I'll get off live. Let's see. Sophia, any future energy I can look towards too? Let's check. Yes, you can send for 5 minutes. Yeah, list is still open. Still here. Okay, let's check. Who was that? Any future energy I can look forward to? The energy that I'm seeing is somebody's coming your way to make your life physically more agreeable and have nice conversations. So yeah, Sash, should I move near my parents, near house, or stay near my workplace? Really, I can't tell you what to do, but I have 2 cards on those topics. If you move to your parents, you'll feel like you're part of a family again, and you will lose your independence. It's just something that you feel is difficult when you live close to your parents to keep your own identity. When you move closer to your work, you will be better at it. It's very time consuming, the up and down going. Thank you, Veronica. So 5 minutes. So that's what it's saying. So if you can keep your individuality and you live close to your home, you have this emotional support. So that's another positive, but you need to stay you. So that's important. So these are things to think about. Where are you at and where do you want to put energy and what is worth for you? It's Freddie fond of me, heart. I'm getting that he's frustrated because he likes to control situations and you are like all over the place. So frustration. Floor, what is the best first step for work? Thank you for being my top 1 viewer. See what you already have and then start physically make a plan. And it starts with taking care of yourself, and then like make a manual and maybe share it with the world as a free. And ask people for questions, and then you can give answers, and then from there you can promote yourself. But it's important, once you go out in the world, you really say who you are, how much experience you have, and what people can get from you. So have that first sorted out and on place. Sasha, is there pregnancy on my way? Feeling it. Hey, baby, let's check. Queen of Cups, King of Wands. I'm seeing that you are preparing to be a mom, but I'm not feeling the mom vibe yet. So be careful. It can happen for sure. But if you want that, it's for sure possible. Emily R. Does PJ like me? He likes you as a mother figure. You take care, you're always there, but they don't love you. They just like you. Tulip, I like 9 times. Thank you. Team love with me. Is team in love with you? I'm getting yes, and for sure feels like your soulmate. Virgo Moon, what should I know about his potential employee, Agrit Pacific? That this is different than you ever worked for a business or employer before, and it will be very healing because it's different. Suzanne, Sasha, can you tell me please what is the contract about and for which purpose? Be out and about, show something, you be the lead in something, and that will create that you can go on trips. So be a face of something like that. Sumita, will they continue to give me the incentive from next month? I'm feeling that at this moment it's not, they don't know yet. It's like they can't, so they're finding a different way how to give you that in a different version. What did the disturbing dream I had mean? Oh, Meme. It's like you have no control about whom loves you and if you love somebody, if they love you back. And it's frustrating you. So you're losing, you start realizing that you need to let go to change that narrative. And that's really a fight. Thank you, Sasha, answering me so much. Oh, my pleasure, sweetie. Okay, Veronica, what is your question? Let me know. What is your question? Naima, it's going to be better for me next year. Let's see. Thank you. Yeah, letting control is very scary, sweetie. I get these dreams like being in a car and it's taking over. Thank you, Veronica. Naima, yes, next year will be better if you start asking and talking. It's really important, and people know what is happening and what your needs are. It's like you're just accepting everything and just feel like everything is okay. Not everything is okay. Okay? You need to learn to really speak out your mind and your choices and what you like and dislikes are. It's like people don't really know you. So that's really important. Okay, I'm going to do the 5 minutes for Veronica. Let's start. Thank you so much again, Sasha. You helped me so much. It's disappointing that I am in love with someone who is longer the same person as they were. Yeah, it is. It's really like a mind fuck, I call it. Yeah. I am wondering if this is worth it for me to continue to pursue. I know he's my soulmate and I would like a fresh new beginning with him. After all, always believe me had a new beginning. I'm thinking about not responding to him for a couple of hours to reset. I thought he truly loved me. Sometimes I feel like he loves me, and other times it seems manipulative. Does he love me or is he just using me? Does spirit see us having a positive new beginning together? Okay, let's check. What to do? Okay, stop talking about love. That's step one. Spirit, eh? I'm not saying that. You can talk to love to me about it, but spirit's done with the word love. Love is overrated and is like doesn't play a part in this reunion at all. You are two different human beings learning to know each other from scratch. Yes, you have both met each other in the past and you were two different versions of yourself. If you look to yourself in the mirror, you're not that same person anymore, and him not. So either. So, there's no love because you don't know each other. And love is a place where you feel safe and connected. So you're both in love with the idea of being in love with each other. Does that make sense? You both are in love with the idea of being in love with each other. That's why sometimes he responds differently. As he's suffering from the same as you because he's also seeing different ways of response because you're in love with the past version of the person you're connecting now. So you both are having this image that I was saying that is in La La Land, that is not real, that is a robot, that is mixed with pieces from the past that you remember because everybody was there and everybody remembers their version. So it's really, you can't like get on one line what happened then because it's not like put in stone or there's no like movies about it, what's said or not. So everybody has their version. That changes, of course, in the years. Then everybody had their year. So at this moment, the only interest and energy that needs to be put in is to reconnect and learn to know each other again. So instead of moving forward with this, Disney figure idea that you have in your head, and realize, and moving on, that that's the reality and that's the narrative, what happened in the past, and then move on and expecting a lot of things and not speaking them out. And he does the same. So it's just a big mess. So clarity needs to be done. So yes, a reset of a few hours would be great. You, in that time, write on a paper what you know from him now. Who is he now? How does he look now? And you just start saying, how does he physically, what kind of person is he now? What does he like doing? What he doesn't like? You know, physically, emotionally, what is that for person? Is it a romantic person? Is it a controlling person? Is it, what kind of emotional, under what category does he falls? Then spiritually, what does his beliefs? What is okay and what is not okay? What is real and what is not real? Okay? These are 3 things that you need to make a list. What you know, what you don't know, but are answering from ideas of this robot cop figure you have. You need to put question marks and start asking for that information. So the first step is to create a real person. And you don't know that person. So you don't know if you will fall in love with that person. So the whole word love shouldn't be in your vocabulary now. It's just, whom is that person? Then once we figure out all those gaps and you make a real picture of the person they are now, then you need to start dating that person. Normally, you don't need to do the first part because you meet each other physically, but this person isn't there yet because they have a mental problem. So know that. So did that guy have that in the past? No. So your robot person doesn't match. So knowing that, you need to do it now this way. And once you have that, you need to check it if it's correct. And when it's correct, then, and you still like that person and you're still drawn to that new version of that person, then you can start dating that person. But it means that you make an appointment when you speak to each other or when you communicate to each other, and you say, listen, tomorrow at 6 have an hour, so if you want to communicate, then I can. You do that by planning because you're in a dating setting. And if you survive that, then we can talk about emotion. That's how spirit sees it. So let's see. Thank you so much, Shasha, for clearing this up for me. Yeah, just take it step by step. Release the soul burden. And the burden is the 2 fake identities that you created for yourself. What you carry is in silence still shapes your past. Speak it, feel it, and finally let it go. So that's why it's so important to make that list. Oh, those cards are amazing. I just need to pull a card. I don't need to do readings anymore. Oh, I'm so happy. Yeah, that's what you need to do. That's also what I'm feeling. That's also what I'm reading in the tarot cards. I mean, all cards, yeah, they're so on point. It's amazing. Probably they'll be tired soon and not work anymore. But hey, for the meantime, I'm happy with them. They stay. Okay, my sweetie sweets, I wish you all the best. I'll be back on Thursdays. So I hope everybody's doing great. Yes, my pleasure, sweetie. I wish you all the best. And I'll be back on Thursday at 11 a.m. GMT plus 1 time. So everybody stay safe, stay hydrated, stay happy. Hope you got your messages and you can work on them and do your homework. Some of you more than others. And then I wish you a great day. You can revisit all your readings on YouTube. Once I'm off live, the whole life will be uploaded to that. So it's the sixth option in my link tree. Bye bye, sweeties.